Hey guys, this is my 2000 Dodge Grand Caravan that I'm thinking about selling. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about me having a hustle car. This car has made me about $3,000 while only costing me about $1,600 in repairs. So pretty good turnaround all in all. I'm just doing this quick walk around just for my YouTube video, and if I sell it, this will just kind of serve as a de facto sales pitch, or a featured, a walk around or something like that. So anyway, I gotta remember to unlock everything. Jesus. So as of right now, it's dirty, but it's been a working car. So I gotta get back to, I gotta clean it. I just want to let you know that the door works. No problems with the door. Again, some fluids and stuff that I need to make everything nice. I ended up taking the back seat out is because most people actually used it for storage, or hauling stuff around or moving. I had a couple of customers that used it literally for their pop-up cafe, so I just removed the back seats because I figured nobody's going to be really towing more than 5 people on a regular basis. And it's $1,000 car. If you want to, you can go to any junkyard and go get a second set of these seats, and then you'll be able to haul 8. So that's a thing to think about. Car jack is there. Everything works on the car jack. Your spare tire is underneath here, if you can see it. As you can see, if you can get real close, if I can get real close on those things, the tire grooves, the tires are good. Actually, the first set of tires, the front set of tires, I ended up just doing, just getting some newer tires put on just for the sake of traction, because I was driving it in the winter. My clients were having it in the winter, so we can see that pretty good. The other side is pretty much the same. Give me a second. There you go. Also, the brakes have been done. The brakes are fresh, new rotors and new rotors and pads. It's opening the second door here. That was passenger door here to let you see what's going on with that. Also, I had to replace this window, but the joists inside the window are a little weird, so you kind of have to push the rest of the window up by hand, and it goes up pretty slow, but it still works fine. It goes down, goes back up, and you see how slow it's going up. And what goes on is there's just a little groove right there. I don't know if you can see it, but you have to kind of lift that up by hand. That's why it's going to be a lot of handprints on the window. Otherwise, you get an annoying whistle sound while you're driving. Again, here's your glove box. Not a very large glove box. Oh, by the way, I changed all the lights in here to LED. Everything in here is LED lights. 2 glove boxes, just because the top one is so small, and Dodge was always really good for storage, even back in these days. Coming back over to the passenger door, which works. Light, easy pull, no rust, no issues, no muss. Again, like I said, I gotta clean this thing out. It's just not very neat. Also, the headliner will need to be replaced. I've been trying to get around to it, just kind of pinning it up in places where it was like kind of annoying. Obviously, I need to do way more work. Here's another view of that headliner. But again, these problems are mainly cosmetic. It's not like, there you go, I just put that in there to show you that the back power outlet still works. Again, these are cosmetic. You're gonna buy this car if you are, you just got a couple of kids, or, you needed to haul stuff. If you know your way around a wrench, because it's American, it's actually deceptively reliable. The the engine is a 3.3 liter sourced, Mitsubishi sourced engine. With this engine, I'm missing my coolant thing here. Let's see. That serpentine belt has been replaced. Those valve cover gaskets have been replaced in there. The battery is new, but it's not right. I actually bought the wrong size battery because I was in a pinch and I just kind of had to hurry up and get something. So because of that, because the battery is so small, I wouldn't suggest turning on the rear AC. I wouldn't suggest turning on this rear AC until you replace that battery. The battery's about a year old. It's been running this. I've had this car since March 2017. As you can see, the head is the same stock head unit radio. Excuse me, I don't know if that's gonna get me in trouble with copyright infringement. But as you can see, the radio is stock dual DIN, so you could put something nicer in here if you'd like. All the buttons work on here. There's a set of resistors in here that needed to be changed for the AC to work. So now the AC and the heat works with varying different fan speeds because that thing was changed. Also, I had to put a clock spring in here in the steering wheel. I put the wrong clock spring in. It was supposed to be one for this. I thought this was I got the one for a sport Grand Caravan. So the cruise control doesn't work. Most people in the city don't normally use cruise control, but you know, it's nice if you do highway pulls like I do a lot. Yeah, so the steering wheel is literally, you got to get a steering wheel puller. It's taking off 3 bolts and just unhooking the current clock spring that's in there. You can sell it on eBay for all you want. And then, you know, putting your clock spring with the cruise controls in it, then you should have cruise control. I just never got around to fixing it because, like I said, it was supposed to be a work car, and I could deal with no cruise control. All 4 alloys are stock, of course. I think I told you guys about the brakes. I think we talked about the engine. All fuses and everything are good. There is an immobilizer on here that I had to disconnect. If you were to buy it off me, I'll tell you the lock and unlock instructions, because the engine will not turn over if you don't follow the lock and unlock instructions. So it's great for an anti-theft device. Actually, I did the Carfax on this car, and it belonged to a lady in the suburbs of New York, and she didn't frequent the city a lot. She kind of stayed in the suburb area in New York, whatever, the Levittown area in New York. So that's why there's like little things like this Italian flag sticker right here. But anyway, you have some minor body damage. I mean, you know, what are you going to get with a 20-year-old car? Things like that. Things like that. If you can see that rust right there, it's not bad. You're still able to jack a car up underneath it, so it's not like it's eating anything up. You can see for right now, no lights on the dashboard as far as I know. That could, you know, of course, that could change with a 20-year-old car. The last thing I had to fix in here was, I think it was an emission control solenoid, which was about, I want to say 6 months ago or something like that. I bought this car at 82,000 miles a year ago. It has 99,500 miles on it right now. And yeah, that's it. Everything else about the car works. And I don't know if you noticed, but it actually has been running this entire time. So the engine is quiet, the muffler's quiet. It's just a stone dead reliable car. I would trust it to go to California and back. So anyway, if I'm going to sell it, that's if I'm going to sell it, or if you'd like to rent it, just inbox me. If you're, you know, if you're in my area, just inbox me. Tell me if you, tell me your likes or your questions, comments, or concerns. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Take care, guys.